Where's our friends?
We're going to be, Emma and Kahleah, we're going to begin to your right in the first row.
There you are.
Hey, all, how you doing? So you guys are...
James, can you speak up?
Absolutely. You guys are coming into this as the top team in the WNBA. And, I mean, how are you guys? I know you all are focused on the All-Star game, but, like, have you guys already started to think about, like, how, like, ramping up for the second half of the season? And how much, like, time do you really get to think about that in a short time period like this?
Third row center.
I got you, Emma. You know, so I think that as important as it is to think ahead and, you know, continue to want to be in first place and think about the rest of the season, I think it's important for us to, you know, take this weekend to enjoy what we've accomplished. Too many times do we go through things that we've accomplished that are big things, and we're like stressed or worried about the next thing. But I think it's important for us to relish in this moment, because there are not too many times where, you know, I'm a back-to-back All-Star, you know, Emma is an All-Star again, so not too many times will you be an All-Star in your career. So I think it's important for us to enjoy this moment, and, you know, we're professionals, so when we get back to the grind, we're going to get to it and worry about being number one.
Next question, back to your right.
This question's for both of you. I'm Mark Shanowski, ABC 7. You're going against two of your teammates, which is kind of an unusual situation. What is that going to be like for you? And have you learned anything about Sloot and Candace in practice that you could use to your advantage tomorrow afternoon?
Everything we say here, other teams might use against us. So we're not going to give this scouting. We're going to use it for ourselves. Yeah. But it's going to be funny, though. And we also know they're very competitive. So they're not just going to give us something because they're teammates. So we're going to do the same, I think.
I think Emma nailed it, but I definitely want to beat them. I've been talking trash to Candace all week, so definitely looking forward to winning.
Next question will come from the last row to your left.
Shannon Ryan, The Athletic. Kahleah, since winning the championship last year, what do you notice just in terms of atmosphere at your games, atmosphere around town? Do you feel like there's more buzz? Can you give me some examples of what's different? Is Chicago becoming a real WNBA city now?
I think Chicago was already showing us so much love, but, you know, winning a championship does put a cherry on top. So I think that, you know, just being around the city and everybody knowing that we won a championship and showing us just a lot more love is amazing. So I'm just excited to be able to host the All-Star and be able to have the city come out and be behind us.
Next question from row 4 in the center.
Hi, my name is Gianna Belcastro. I'm from Women's Sports Matter. Can you just talk a little bit about your journey getting to this year's All-Star game? You know, some of your teammates, coaches that helped you get to this point?
You mean like just like this year? You know, coming back from Spain, I was late for the season, but, you know, as soon as I got back, my teammates were already super excited for me to be here, and it made that transition easy. You know, coming from overseas, it's different, you know, but, you know, it was easy coming back and transitioning into my role here, and I'm just excited to compete and try to win another championship.
To your left in the first row.
Hey, Emma, this is Jackie Powell from Bleacher Report. Can you take us through what it means to you to be wearing Brittany Griner's name on the back of your shooting shirt? You know, I know you played with her in Russia for many years.
It means a lot because, you know, every day we think about her. We show it to other people, but I don't think we need a name on the shirt for us to be thinking about her because we really worry. We're following the trial. We love her as a person, like we know her, I think a little bit better than most. And it's just, we can only hope every single day. Think about her family, think about her loved ones and herself, you know, hoping she's okay, hoping, we know she's a very strong person, but these circumstances, you just hope it doesn't break her. I was very happy to hear from her, you know, in the letter, and to read that, she's hanging in there. So I can only hope it's going to be over very fast, that we can see her, we can see she's okay. So yeah, it means a lot for us to think about her here, but it's every single day. It's not just now in All-Star, it's every single day.
To your left in the second row.
Thanks, Jonathan Tannenwald from the Philadelphia Inquirer. This question is also for Emma. You were in Washington when Kahleah was drafted there. You played with Kahleah, and my memory's right, in her rookie season. And now you're reunited with her now here in Chicago. What have you seen of Kahleah's growth and progress as a player into what she is now, where she's one of the big-time players in the league?
It's been very good to see. I think Ka, as a rookie, she was very quiet. I was quiet too, so it was a little bit hard to make that connection that we have now. But she was already super good then and super athletic, but now she's like even stronger, and she's a leader. I think that was for me the biggest thing, the biggest change I saw. She's a leader of the team, because back then she didn't speak a lot in the team. She was just playing her game, but now she's actually like pulling the team. She's talking in the huddles. She's actually a leader.
Next question, to the right in the third row.
Josh Friedman with WGN TV. I'll ask the reverse to you, Kahleah. What has it meant to have Emma, and how she has affected this team coming off a championship and the growth you've seen so far during the regular season at 16-6 into the All-Star break?
So I want to just rewind to free agency. We won free agency. When I heard that we were getting Emma, I'm like, are y'all really letting this happen? Like, y'all think this is like, is this okay? We like a super team. But nah, I was just excited because I knew that she was a perfect fit for what we had. I think she can score on every level on the floor, and she can also facilitate. We have facilitating post players and we have scoring post players, and so I think that getting Emma was just an amazing addition to our team and to our culture. It's not just on the court. I think she's a great person also. So when I heard that we were getting Emma, I'm like, okay, like, come on, y'all, we got to win.
To your right, first row.
Emma, the last time I spoke with Julie, she told me that you all were planning on going to Miami for the All-Star game, but now you're here. I mean, is there anything that you all are doing in terms of exploring Chicago? And have you tried to show her around since she's been trying to acclimate herself to the city?
We've been trying. We just have never been really here. We had these long road trips, and this was going to be the free time, but she's still in the city, and I know she's going around a little bit. And I think this is going to be her second day today in the city. But it's been great. Like, I know already a couple spots. Like, I'm still trying to discover myself. But yeah, it's going to be, two Belgians strolling around in the city.
Have you been to the Bean?
I have, more than you.
Oh. Dang.
We have one more. I'm sorry, we have time for just one more question. These guys are going to be due on the court in just a moment. Annie, you're going to have the last question.
What kind of trash talk has been going on between this guy? You guys are separated between Candace and Courtney. And then second part to that, between Sloot and Z, who's taking the skills contest?
You can talk about the skills contest. I'll talk about the trash talk. So, yeah, we've been talking trash all week. And it's funny because those two are like the top competitive people on the team. So it's even more fun to compete against them and even more fun to talk more trash. So I already know we're going to win. So I just can't wait until the end where I can just talk as much as trash. And for the rest of the season. But, yeah.
I don't trash talk because it's going to come back in my face. Skills contest, I think Sloot has a little bigger chance of winning it, but Z's going to make it more funny.
I agree 1,000%.
Emma, Kahleah, thank you.
Thanks.
Guys, we will have